You've probably heard the term blue marble. It originally referred to a famous image of the Earth taken in 1972 by Apollo 17, one of the most widely distributed photos in history. An updated blue marble was released earlier this year as two images, one of the Western Hemisphere and one of the Eastern. Well, the blue marble now has company. Nicknamed the black marble, it's a new global nighttime view of Earth assembled from data acquired over 22 days this year during more than 300 orbits from a polar orbiting satellite 500 miles up. The new data was mapped over the existing blue marble imagery to give a high-resolution view of the entire planet at night. The satellite that gathered this data was launched in October 2011. It's called Suomi NPP, named for weather satellite pioneer Werner Suomi. It carries a low-light sensor that can detect city lights, wildfires, burning oil and gas wells, even dim signals from street lights and ships, tens to hundreds of times better than previous civilian satellites. City lights certainly dominate the view, revealing the most about the human footprint on the planet. Just as striking are areas with little or no light, including vast stretches of Central and Northern Asia, nearly all of interior Africa, and most of the Amazon basin in northern South America. Here's a few really interesting close-ups. First, a view of the Nile River Valley and Delta, which makes up less than 5% of Egypt's land area, but is home to about 97% of its population. The brightest illumination comes from Cairo, but lights line the entire river. Now here's a nighttime view centered on the Korean Peninsula. Whereas South Korea is gleaming with city lights, North Korea is mostly dark, with just a faint glimmer around the capital of Pyongyang. The organized clusters of light you see offshore are ships in the Yellow Sea and Sea of Japan. Now let's head home and focus on the United States. Once you're west of a line stretching from around Minneapolis to Kansas City to Oklahoma City and Dallas, the number of city lights drops dramatically until you get to the West Coast, though Denver and Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, and Phoenix stand out, as does more diffuse light from drilling in the Bakken oil formation in North Dakota and Montana. Farther east, Chicago, Atlanta, and much of Florida certainly light up, as does the I-95 corridor in the Mid-Atlantic. Finally, let's look closer at Pennsylvania. The Pittsburgh and Philadelphia metropolitan areas certainly shine brightest, but the corridor from Allentown to Reading to Lancaster and York also stands out, as does the Harrisburg area to the northwest. The Wyoming Valley with Wilkes-Barre and Scranton lights up northeastern Pennsylvania. Williamsport, State College, Altoona, and Johnstown shine in the Allegheny Mountains, while Erie guards the lake shore. If you'd like to check these images out for yourself, just Google NASA night lights, and the first few links will take you right there. Fred is back with the extended forecast next.